Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, December the 6th, 2023. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here, some slightly different ones, which is nice to see. You will notice I have a few different ones. I had re-rolled a couple, complete a mutated event, and kill mutated enemies, and I got a couple different ones instead. Now, I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. That way there, if you're a brand new player, if you're a returning player and haven't played for quite some time, or even an experienced player, if there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or some trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you guys out. I try to keep them up as updated as I possibly can. Alright, so let's go ahead here. We're going to take a look at some stuff we can do here in our camp. Let's try this Fallout first here. Scrap junk to produce plastic 10. Now, plastic can be readily found all throughout the wasteland, but because we're doing daily, weekly challenges, I'm just going to show you the fastest, quickest, easiest way. And we get bulk plastic at the good old Tinker's workbench. Let's take a look at that. Just roll up to any old Tinker's workbench. Let's go craft. Go down here to bulk. Go down here to bulk plastic. As long as you have at least 12 molded plastic in your stash or scrap box, this method will work for you. Let's go ahead. We'll craft 2 of them. Done. Let's back out. We're going to scrap. I'm going to scrap the bulk plastic we just crafted. Done. Just like that. All we needed was to bulk just 1. So that's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way. But again, there's nothing stopping you from going out in the wasteland, playing the game and enjoying it, and finding plastic junk items, okay? Let's take a look at the seed for the next one here. Craft any flare at a Tinkerer's Bench 1. Okay, so we've been talking about flares and plushies, I would say, pretty consistently for the past month now. They've been kind of going week to week between flare and plushies, but basically the same kind of deal. You can buy flares in the Atomic Shop. You can earn flares from scoreboards. And the way you would know if you own a flare plan, you go to the Atomic Shop here. Okay, and then you go down here to skins, you slide it over, and then you scroll down quite a ways until you'll see if you own any flares, they'll pop up here, okay? So here's some flares here. They'll pop up as being owned, of course. Now, just to let you know, I've never really bought a flare before. I've either been rewarded from doing events in the past or as rewards off a scoreboard. So FYI on that, okay? But this is where you'll see if you own a flare or not. And one bad side about flares is you can't sell flares in your vending machine. So FYI on that, if you know someone, they can't sell it to you. So let's go ahead. We'll go to our Tinker's Workbench here. We're going to go craft. Let's go down here. We're going to keep going down. The souvenirs right here. All right. This is where the flares and plushies and steins are. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to craft a brick house flare. Most flares only cost 1 plastic. Let's go ahead and craft 1. Done. Just like that. Craft any flare at a Tinker's Bench 1 for 1. Now, this has nothing to do with the daily challenge, but I like to kind of add this in because there's enough new people that watch my channel that are maybe asking the question. So when you craft a flare at the Tinkerer's Bench, okay, you can only do one thing with it, and that's put it on a jewelry stand, okay? Let's back out here and I'll show you. So a jewelry stand, it was Season 13 reward. It'll be down here in displays. Now, if you weren't around during that time, then you will not have this, but I just kind of wanted to show you. So this is the jewelry stand that we got in Season 13, and this is where you will display your flares for other people to see. Okay, FYI, and I have a video on showing that. But other than that, when you craft a flare at a Tinkerer's Bench, it's not really good for anything else. You can't sell it, and when you try to drop it, it just destroys itself like this, all right? Now, if you do know a flare, and you wanted to put a flare on your backpack, okay, like I have on mine here, okay, see that? You have to go to your armor workbench and you go modify. And then you go down here to your backpack, You bring it down here, and these are the flares here. And you slide it over, so these will bring up all the flares that you know, and you see how they're kind of changing in the background. See how they're changing? And again, most of them only cost a plastic. The odd one will cost a little bit more, but most time just one plastic. But this is where you'll change your actual flare for your backpack, all right? FYI, so I just thought I'd kind of add that in because I'm sure someone will be out there asking and wondering, or maybe afraid to ask, I guess. Okay, let's continue on with the next one here. Craft or scrap a melee weapon 5. So this is the ones I had re-rolled for, and this one here popped up. So we can go around the wasteland, you know, melee weapons, Scorched. Super mutants will have melee weapons on them. Human enemies like Blood Eagles and cultists will have melee weapons on them. But because for doing these daily challenges, we want to do this as fast, as quick as possible so we can move on to other things. So we're just going to craft some melee weapons here at our camp. Alright, so let's go to our weapons workbench here. We're going to go craft. Now my weapon of choice is a blunt melee weapon. It's a baseball bat. Now I say baseball bat and board. One of these two things are one of the very first things you learn in the game as a brand spanking new player. They don't cost a lot of resources. 2 plastic, 5 wood for this baseball bat. A couple level ones. Let's craft 5 of them. Done, just like that. Craft or scrap a melee weapon 5 for 5. Easy. And the good thing is once when you craft that, you can mod it if you want and use it. You can sell it to a vendor bot if you want, or you can just scrap it. And that's what I'm just going to do here. Done, just like that. Okay. What's next here, Jim? What else do we have here? Let's go ahead here. Eat a cake, pie, or candy 5, okay? So I'm going to show you a great spot where you can get yourself a free pie. And I also want to make a mention that in case you didn't know, if you were around in Season 10 and 11, I would say more so 11, I guess, Season 11, we got these candy machines here, okay? Now, these candy machines obviously will count as candy, okay? And another thing that will count as candy is popcorn. Popcorn also counts as candy. So I have those on my person. So what I'm going to do is, I don't think I have any birthday cake slices, but I want to try it. Because the birthday cake is fairly new to the game, but I want to try it for this particular daily that popped up. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to go to a spot where there's some pie, some free pie. Now it's a free fast travel down here in Nuka World on Tour. Let's go ahead and fast travel down here. Now there's many places that you can find pie in the game. I'm just kind of bringing you guys here because it's a free fast travel and there's not many enemies around, okay? Especially if you're a newer player. Alright, now when you spawn in, you're going to spawn in right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to run up this way here. And there'll be a couple of concession stands just at the top of the hill here, just before you exit the gate. And you'll see here these carnival pies, right? So here's these free pies here. Let's go ahead and grab one. And I just kind of want to show you that. And of course, I said, you know, like, we can go to the pumpkin house. Right up here, the pumpkin house. Where are we at? The pumpkin house will have a couple pumpkin pies up there for free. That's already kind of made. Okay, you can also craft your own pie if you like. But I just want to show you this spot because how it's more so geared for the newer players watching the channel. So let's go ahead. We're going to open up the old food and drink here. Let's eat that carnival pie we just picked up. There we go, 1 for 5. 1 for 5, like that. Let's go down here. The Nuka-Cola candy from the Nuka-Cola candy machine in my camp from Season 11. There we go. There we go. What else do we got here? Popcorn. Where is popcorn at? If you own the popcorn machine. There we go. Popcorn, also considered cake, pie, or candy. Let's try bubblegum. You know, bubblegum we get from opening the perk card packs. There we go. Many people have bubblegum on them and they don't even realize it. All kinds of bubblegum, and you can just... Now let's try this slice of birthday cake. See if that... Okay, now that's funny. It does not count. Even though it says cake. Even though it says cake in the name, it doesn't count as eating cake, pie, or candy, but I wanted to try it in this video, and yeah, FYI on that, guys. Did us dirty on that. But anywho, let's carry on here. How about some sugar bombs? Let's try sugar bombs. Sugar bombs, there we go. Sugar bombs all over the place. Eat a cake, pie, or candy, 5 for 5. I actually have an older video that I recorded a long time ago, and it's probably one of the first videos I made. My voice is a little rough in it, but it's still valid, right? Everything in that video is still valid if you happen across that video, okay? And actually that one, there was a weekly, so there was a lot more that we could test, and I went through like everything that and you guys know, you guys know me, I carry a lot of stuff on me, and I gave you all kinds of options, all kinds of them, and they, a lot of them worked, okay? So there you go. But 3 carnival pies are usually right here for free, okay? Birthday cake didn't even count. Love it. Totally love it. All right, what's next here, Jim? Let's go ahead and kill a Mirelurk 5, okay? So, seeing how we are down here, Nuka World on tour, let's roll just up the hill to Lake Reynolds. There'll be about 3 or 4 types of Mirelurks up here. So we might as well do that because we're close by. Now, I have many videos showing you great locations for Mirelurks. And if you come across a video, if you are new to the channel and are new to the game, you'll come across a video where I take you guys to Somerville, okay? And the first house is usually full of Mirelurks. That is no longer since August 2023 of this year. It's full of ghouls now, okay? Or not even that many ghouls. So the game, they changed that for some odd reason, but that was one of the best spots for Mirelurk, but not anymore. So we're here at Lake Reynolds here. And we're going to take care of kill a Mirelurk 5. I don't think we're going to get to 5 here. We're going to get at least 3. But there's a couple different types of Mirelurks here that we can test this on. So there's a Mirelurk Hunter. You shoot him in the head. There we go. 1 for 5. He didn't even know what hit him. These guys are passive. For some reason. That's weird, Jim. Oi. That was a razor. Whatchamacallit there? That guy was glowing. So as I said, there's at least 3 of them here. Let's pick up some ammo. And I know there used to be a flatbed truck here. I don't know what happened to it, but I know I'm not going crazy. Sometimes I think I am, but at one time there used to be 4 of these bad boys here, but not anymore. Alright, so there's 3 of them there. We just happened to come here just because we were close by, okay? Let's go over here to Ohio River Adventures. Probably hands down the best spot for Mirelurks. Let's go there. And if you want, you could just fast travel right here to Ohio River Adventures and not waste any time. But I just kind of brought you to there just to kind of give you some more options. And I don't know what's going on with these guys and why they're passive, but that's odd. I don't know what's going on there. I find every time we get an update, like a big update, there's changes to the game, and it's like, surprises me. Oh, this guy here. Might as well gonna say this guy here. I'm kind of interested to see what's gonna happen here. Oh, he's not. Do you see that? But Raider Scum, do you see that guy there? You gonna go up and pet him or what? Do you see this? Oh my lord. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. See you later, buds. See you later. Have a nice life there. Wow. The audacity of that Raider Scum. Good old Ohio River Adventures, this game. You just gotta laugh. You just gotta laugh at it. Kill a Scorched, 10. Kill a Scorched. Great spot for some Scorched. Let's go right down here to good old Camden Park. That was bizarre. I'm glad I got that a video. And there's a Feral Ghoul officer right there. For some reason, my VATS isn't working. I don't know why. Because he was definitely red. In the red. Alright, we're here at good old Camden Park. And we're going to take care of this... whoa. We're going to take care of some Scorched here. There we go. It's working now. Heads are flying everywhere. Guts. Right on. Piles of goo everywheres. What's going on there, Fuzzy Brenda? Oh, babies, that's what I think it is. Yup. Gonna get me some good old bourbon there. Here we go. Kill a Scorched 10 for 10, just like that. Of course, Camden Park's full of Scorched. Great spot. Great spot for Scorched. Alright, we're doing pretty good here, guys. We're doing pretty good. What else we got here? Oh, we just got one more. Take a camera picture of a fog crawler. Okay, so there's only one real good spot, guaranteed spot for a fog crawler that I know of in the game. And that spot, if I can back out here, it's up here. Carlton Mine. Okay? Now, if you'll find fog crawlers down here in the Cranberry Bog, various places like this Sundew Grove kind of areas, the odd time. You'll find fog crawlers in around the mire, okay, especially around the workshops, like they'll be attacking the workshops, okay? But that's random. They're more random. But let's go here to Carlton Mine. And we actually have to go into the mine, and I made a video on this quite some time ago, and it's fairly popular, and it's the only true spawn point for fog crawler, a fog crawler, I guess. So here we go, right here, good old Carlton Mine, and I did again. Taking care of a picture of a fog crawler one. Let's go ahead inside. Enter Carlton Mine, sure. Okay. Now, there's a little quest here. I think it's called, it's been a while. I think it's called Cheating Death or something like that. But when you come here, it'll be kind of like a barriered off or something like that at one time. But if you complete Cheating Death, yeah, here's right here, and you won't be able to progress through unless you complete that quest. I think it's part of Wastelanders. But if you come here without completing that quest, that'll be a wall. Okay, that'll be a wall. And you have to go through the quest in order to get through. Because as you see here, requires terminal, and that terminal is on the other side of this door, okay? But eventually when you go through that quest, you'll get to the other side of the door and it's able to open it and then able to get through this way from here on forth. Okay, so FYI on that. So that's the main thing about here, okay? If you're a new player, you might not have had the chance to come here for a fog crawler, but if you're brand new, fog crawlers can be a little difficult. So if you team up with a friend, and look at that cat there, team up with a friend or someone that you know that maybe has access to this area, you can try that out. You gotta be careful for cave crickets because they're extremely overpowered. He's cleaning himself there. See that? Good for him. So glowing rad roach there. Been a little while since I've been in here, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been a while. Go down through here. Let's go through this door. Requires terminal. Let's keep going through this way. Yep, that's creepy. That's creepy, Jim. How you doing there? And what we want to do, we want to head down this way here. And when we head down this way, there'll be like an opened up area. And there's usually a fog crawler roaming around in there. There'll be like a couple trailers there. So you'll see when we get there. Now, you could take a camera picture of a fog crawler, whether it's dead or alive. I prefer them dead. Okay, that way there you're not fumbling with your camera and you're not getting, you know, beaten on by this, by a fog crawler. Nothing more embarrassing than that. But, I don't know what that was. So as we come up here, we'll see the fog crawler kind of moving around a little bit. There he is right there, see him? So this is the only spot, guaranteed spot, that there is a fog crawler every time. Okay? The other spots are all random, like totally random. And, but this spot here, guaranteed as long as you completed that little quest, cheating death. So let's go ahead. We're going to take care of this cat. And he is going to, just like that. Just like that. Easy. Okay, so we got our fog crawler here. And as the daily says, take a camera picture of a fog crawler. So we have to use a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. We can't use photo mode, and I'll show you here in a second. Okay, let's go photo mode. Okay, see, it didn't work. Okay, you have to use a Pro Snap Deluxe camera, and we're in danger for some reason. I don't know. Let's go to our weapons section. This guy right here. Pro Snap Deluxe camera, let's equip him. Let's lock and load. Get him in the frame here. Now you see at the top hand corner of the screen, it says glowing frog crawler, so let's move it away and see how it disappears. You have to make sure it says glow or fog crawler, whatever it is you're taking a picture of, at the top right hand corner of the screen. So let's go ahead and take a picture. Done. Take a camera picture of a fog crawler, 1 for 1. Easy. Just like that. And you're better off just coming here. Let's get off that screen, Jim. You're better off just to come here right out Carlton Mine. Hands down the best spot. If you go to those other places down through here, okay, you'll be spending hours because it's all random. It's all random down there. And if you don't have access to down here, you might as well, get on and maybe, get with someone who maybe has access or something like that. But, or you can always re-roll it, I guess. That's always an option. That's what a lot of people have been doing lately. Certain things, but just throwing that out there. But yeah, there we go. There's our fog collar. Let's grab some stuff here. Fiber optics. Fog collars are real good for fiber optics. But there you go. I think we're done. Just like that, guys. We are done. Simple, easy. Give you guys a bunch of different ideas and locations. They kind of change it up once in a while, you know what I mean? So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.